All right, look what I just got in. The new Jack 14. Pretty excited to review this. Let's go. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways. I'm Doc Martinez and just walked in my door and I needed to do a review. I like last year so much that I figured gotta pop this one open, get a review out there and see, is this one as good as last year's? Is this one better than last year's? And is this worth hunting? Well, only one way to find out. You got to pop this open and pour some out. So let's do that right now. All right, here we go. Let's hear that pop. Oh, very, very nice. I'm going to pour some out here. Give myself a nice, healthy porter review. And now we're going to set this aside and get everything set up. All right, so I have this set up and poured out. Everything's set up and ready to go. But let's talk a little bit about this bottle. So this is Jack Daniel's 14 years, but it's batch 2. Batch 2 comes in at 117.6 proof, which is 58.80 ABV. So it's an age 14 years, one in a series of hand-selected batches, delivering a rare taste of Jack. Pretty excited to try this one. Last year was one of those kind of bottles of the year, so can't wait to try this. Now, it's been sitting here for about 10 minutes as I was getting everything ready, kind of doing some pictures, right? So it's time for the fun part. Let's go in for this. So look at that color. Now, it's not as, I remember last year's being a little bit darker, but I'm not sure. I mean, that is a nice color for a 14-year-old whiskey. So definitely, let's see how this sticks to the glass here. Ooh, that is nice. It's barely tight legs, barely starting to form, barely starting to come down, but very, very tight and close together, holding on to that glass. Ooh, making my mouth water just thinking about that. All right, let's go in for that first thing. Aroma. Ooh, just like you get with Jack. Some nice, this is actually what is making me think of is Bananas Foster's again. Dark, burnt banana, brown sugar, like brown sugar. Ooh, that banana's coming through a little bit more, but in a nice way. It's not overpowering. It smells some actually it's kind of interesting. I got some like cherry in the background, almost like chocolate covered cherries because there's some chocolate notes in there as well. Some sweetness there, but the alcohol, actually I'm smelling some of that alcohol. It's made me cough twice now. It's very nice and inviting. I'm going to give Aroma 8.5. All right, let's go in for flavor. So this is my first pour of the day. I was not planning on drinking today, but when I got one of this, actually, I want to give out a shout out to my son. My son ran out there for me to go get it. I was not available to go out there. He went out there, grabbed this for me, and was able to bring this home. So that's why I'm doing this review tonight. So thank you, son. Appreciate you. All right, let's go in for that flavor. So that one, as I said, on the nose, it smells a little bit hot, a little bit, right? That first taste, a little bit spicy, but then, ooh, Tennessee hug already getting with that one. Caramel, burnt brown sugar in a nice way, not overly burnt. Some citrusy notes, but you're getting a lot of baking spice off this. A lot more baking spice than I remember from last year. This one's drinking like above its proof. I would say this is like 124 if I was guessing, but of course that's my first drink as well. But flavor wise, it went through that spiciness and that heat caught me a little bit off guard, but overall not bad flavors. For my initial flavors for my first drink, I'm gonna give that an 8.5 as well. Complexity, let's go for that complexity. Let's see how this changes on the tongue. Now it's coating the tongue. I'm still getting some of that spiciness, but that's kind of settling down. You're getting some of that banana taste in there. Brown sugar is really nice and strong. Some caramel, some oakiness. A little bit of that cherry still there. A little bit of that citrus note. There's a lot of complexity on this. There's a lot that it's going through. It's evolving. There's more flavors coming through. Those baking spices are starting to kind of linger on that tongue, hold on there. So overall, complexity for this is very nice. There's a lot going on in that drink. If you're allowed to sit there, just you feel it evolving and changing over time. So for the complexity, I'm actually going to give that a 9.2. Mouthfeel. Let's see how this stays on the mouth. The spiciness is still there. But on the tongue, covers the tip, covers the mid palate, covers the roof of my mouth, making me salivate. It's giving me a Tennessee hug. So overall, the mouthfeel is nice. It stays there. It's like, think of like pop rocks, like you're getting all these little popping on my tongue with the flavors in the front with that spicy notes. The mid palate is like, okay, it got tired, kind of laid on my tongue and just laying there and hugging it. And then of course going down, giving me that nice Tennessee hug. So overall, this mouthfeel is actually really, really nice. It's viscous, it holds. So that mouthfeel, I'm gonna give that a 9.5. Finish, let's go for that finish. Ooh, that's nice. Those oaky, tannicky, chocolatey notes are starting to come through more. It holds onto that tongue. It's nice and strong. From drink to drink to drink, I've noticed how it stayed on the tongue. It stayed there, it's held there. It's been very, very good. Honestly, this finish goes on and on and on, and it's not just a hint, it goes on for a long time. So for that finish, I'm gonna give that a 9.5 as well. So MSRP on this, I got it for $150. Beautiful price for this. Buy again. It's probably the biggest thing with this is how hard it is to get. I'm hoping this year there's more of it out there than there was last year, but at $150, 100% you want to buy that, right? But because of the scarcity from last year, and like last year, I was only able to get one bottle. This year, hopefully I'll be able to get another one as a backup, but I'm going to give that an 8 because $150 is a hell of a price for this, but a little bit hard to get sometimes. So my total for this was 53.2 out of 60. I think that's a hell of a score. And the fact that this is 150, wow. I always thought this was more. And you know, looking back, I had to look at that receipt again. As I said, we just got this and $149.99. $149.99 is what I just paid for that. So I'm very surprised. I was thinking this was more of a $250 bottle. So at 150, 100%, if you can find it, get it. They just dropped today. I know they dropped at the distillery. My Total Wine just got them today. I was lucky enough to get one. So if you're out there hunting it, I hope you find it. May the whiskey hunting gods be with you with this one. Fun pour, great one to have. And I'm hoping to, I haven't gotten the 10 or the 12, but I'm hoping to grab one of those as well so I can compare them. Well, my friends, thank you for joining me on another journey down my whiskey rabbit hole, or should I say my Jack Tennessee whiskey rabbit hole. To our next journey, my friends. Cheers.